want to say welcome everyone. It's so exciting to see everyone here.
And I feel like as a counselor, sometimes that's your job, is to hold on to things so that others don't have to. Support so that others don't have to.
So one of the main things that motivated me to come to this conference is that ASB is a new school, the American School of Bahrain, and we're still establishing and expanding our counseling department. So I was very interested to get to know the ESCA model and the framework they're using and hopefully implement it at ASB to better serve our students.
And I know there's been a lot of developments in the counseling world, a lot of developments in education, changing landscape of everything. And it's a great opportunity to collaborate with other colleagues around the area and the world.
I've been part of a counseling department this is my 11th year at the school, and we've worked in silos, and we were really looking for something that would align our counseling program and to do it in a systematic way. And so this has really helped us to do that. So.
I think the ISCA model training is important for counselors for a number of reasons. One, I really appreciate the ISCA model in that it helps to bring cohesion across counselors and international schools and to ensure that we're all aligned to the standards and practices that have been identified for this profession. And also then the model workshop in particular, coming on site and being together just provides deeper learning opportunities so we can learn alongside and with each other and really continue to be a network of support beyond the workshop.
A huge takeaway, I think, for us has been being able to be really reflective about our practice and kind of having that vulnerability to say these are the things where we do need to grow and where we need to kind of dig in and how do we look at that through data so that then we can get the support that we need from our admin to make those changes.
My biggest takeaway is it's not as bad as you think it is. My second biggest takeaway is that I'm not alone, right? In my department, I already have 2 other people, but as a school, we can work together, and I don't think that we ever saw that. I certainly never saw that as a thing that was necessarily possible, but with this process and with the program itself, I'm seeing that it is not only possible, but should be done.
So this is something that I really would recommend for any counselor. Just not just the connection, just for you to know that you're not alone in this. We're all in different places and we can learn from each other, and just it gives us a direction. So I would definitely recommend it to any counselor.
It's such a great way to have a model and a framework, and just even the questions and the discussions that we had, it was such an experience for us to brainstorm and develop our belief system as a counseling department. So yeah, I feel it's very insightful for people who, if it's a new school maybe, or if it's an old school and they want to adapt and change and keep up with the changes in the world.
I think that it's so helpful to reground ourselves in, international schools are different than American schools or Canadian schools or UK schools, and it's different. And I think we need to have and re-educate ourselves on those standards that our students need to thrive, because a lot of them grew up very differently than we all grew up as kids. And so I think that that's it's really important.
I feel like it should be required, honestly. If you're working overseas, that it should be somehow that we all need to take this to get in alignment, because we're floating and going different around the world. But one thing I don't want is that every time a new counselor comes to a school, it's a new program. We can't keep starting over. So if counselors come and get in alignment with ISCA, then we could be practicing the same program around the world, even if we're at different parts of it. And I think our families deserve that, our students deserve it, and our school does.